Have you ever considered how streamlining your processes, automating tasks, and embracing new AI tools could take your business to the next level? And have you thought about the fresh perspectives and innovative ideas that young, talented interns can bring to the table? Welcome to another episode of Profit by Design, where we dive deep into the topics that can transform your business. My name is Kaitlyn, and I am the Success and Connect team lead, as well as the How to Hire the Best Strategist at Tap the Potential. I connect entrepreneurs with helpful resources available to them and help business owners and team members implement effective hiring strategies in their small businesses. Today's episode is one that might not have crossed your mind, yet it could be a game changer for your company. We're going to talk about how to create a successful internship program. Things that we're going to be talking about today are: how do you hire interns? What can they do for your business? What are the requirements for an internship? And what questions can you ask yourself as you consider building an internship program? If you're joining with us live today, comment in the chat. We want to hear from you. If you're with us live, tag a friend that can benefit from our training today. And if you're watching the recording, comment #replay in the comments. Before we dive into building a successful internship program, I want to share more about a free live workshop that we have coming up. This workshop is happening next Thursday, February 22nd, from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Central. And we're going to be talking about how to unlock your profit potential, the power of A players, and how to attract them for 10x growth. Did you know that A players are 900 to 1200% more productive than warm bodies? It's true. Most business owners resort to traditional hiring practices that result in a staggering 75% mishire rate. We want to help you turn that around. If you have hiring PTSD, if you are struggling to lead a team who keeps making the same mistakes, you don't want to miss this. Head on over to tapthepotential.com/workshop so that you can get registered for this workshop. We created this because we know that hiring the right talent is the number one challenge for small business owners with ambitious growth aspirations. If your business is experiencing a surge in demand that your existing team can't handle, it's time to learn the art of hiring the best. Join me, Kaitlyn, How to Hire the Best Strategist, and Dr. Sabrina, author of the international best-selling How to Hire the Best series, as she pulls back the curtain on what so many small business owners get wrong when it comes to hiring. Dr. Sabrina will share what is working to attract and hire A players with simple tips to help you up-level your team for profitable growth in the year ahead. When you join us, we'll uncover the secret sauce behind maximizing the productivity of A players, discover the proven strategies to attract and recruit top talent, ensuring a higher success rate, and you'll gain actionable insights to create a workplace environment that nurtures and retains A players. Again, head on over to tapthepotential.com/workshop to join us next Thursday, February 22nd, from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Central. All right, so let's dive into today's topic. Interns, to me, embody a thirst for knowledge, a desire to try new things, and an openness to endless possibilities. As business owners, especially when we're deep in the weeds, it's easy to limit ourselves to what seems possible. But interns can be the champions to unlock untapped potential in your business. In my experience, interns showed a remarkable return on investment, paving the way for new job positions and the growth of new services. They have the power to reinvigorate your passion for your business and remind you of the vast opportunities that lie ahead. Just imagine the magnitude of possibilities when you believe in and create opportunities for the future of our workforce. And as a business owner, just take a moment, close your eyes, and imagine imagine what it would feel like to take this baby that you've created, your business that you love and hold so dearly, and be able to teach it to a new young mind. That would be really exciting, wouldn't it? So let's get into how you hire your interns. First up, it's not about finding warm bodies. You know what we preach at Tap the Potential. It is about strategically bringing in individuals who align with your business goals. So consider building an internship program as an opportunity to shape the future for your workforce. And you might be asking yourself, okay, Kaitlyn, maybe I've heard about internship programs before. um, what can they really do for my small business? How can they support us? Beyond the traditional tasks, interns can be the catalyst for change. They can introduce innovative ideas, fresh perspectives, and what we've seen while working with interns in small businesses is that they can even integrate some of those new AI tools and technology. I want you to think of this as an opportunity to tap into a new era of the workforce. So our younger interns are coming to these small businesses, and they are more familiar with some of the new technologies and AI tools that might be able to help us streamline our processes and build capacity within our businesses. So I invite you to think about what's possible when you bring in interns and they really help you integrate these new AI tools into your business. And then I want you to think about what might be possible when it comes to streamlining your processes. Interns have a thirst for knowledge and willingness for trying new things, which make them such valuable assets in navigating challenges that we often experience when we're streamlining our processes. They can help us implement new automations, create new standard operating procedures. The opportunities are really endless. So, where do we get started? Right? I'm sure you're wondering, well, what are the requirements here? Like what do I need to bring to the table in order to build an effective internship program? So the first question that you should be asking yourself when you're looking for potential interns is, how can you create a mutually beneficial arrangement between you and the interns that you're hiring? Whether it's a paid or an unpaid internship, clarity is paramount here. If you're considering unpaid internships, I want to make sure that you're offering high level mentorship that is tied to their academic goals and objectives. For paid internships, mentorship is just as important, but you want to explain to your intern the pay structure so that you can set more realistic expectations. A great example of this is how taxes really impact their pay. By doing these things, you can build more trust with your interns and really get them excited about what's possible. But I think it's important that we share what the criteria is according to the Department of Labor in terms of structuring an unpaid internship. So we're going to go through those 7 criteria together, and I invite you to ask questions in the comments if anything stands out or if you need any more clarification. The first thing that you should consider is making sure that there's a clear understanding of no expectation of compensation, because any promise of compensation to your intern, whether it's expressed or implied, may suggest an employer and employee relationship. So we want to avoid doing that. You want to make sure that the internship provides training that's comparable to what would be given in an educational setting. So this would be experiential, hands-on clinical training that you would want to deliver as part of their internship. You also want to make sure that the internship, the work that your interns are doing, are really tied to their academic goals and their objectives. And you want the internship to be designed to accommodate an intern's academic commitments. So really aligning with the internship with the academic calendar. So typically what we see with unpaid internships is that they're staying for about 3 to 4 months with your business because they're typically gaining credit for this through their educational institution. And in order to do this, they're working with you on a semester by semester basis. So that's a distinction that I do want you to hold in mind. The duration of the internship, again, should be limited to the period of time in which an intern gains their learning experience from you and from your business. And you want to make sure that the intern's work complements but doesn't displace the work of paid employees. The focus should be on providing substantial educational benefits to your intern, really emphasizing a learning experience for them. And lastly, both the intern and the employer should have a clear understanding that the internship is conducted without any entitlement to a paid job at the conclusion of their internship. This transparency sets the right expectations from the beginning. So if you hit these 7 criteria, then you can create a very lucrative and impactful experience for anyone who is working with you in conjunction with the calendar year and the goals and objectives that they have set for their studies. And I also just want to say that the key here is transparency. We want to establish a clear value proposition. What value do you have to add to this intern's learning experience? And we want to align their work with their academic goals. And you want to find that balance of recognizing their achievements without overcommitting to promises of future employment. Now, how do we set up interns for success? I found that setting up systems for success and understanding how to support your interns is really critical. So you want to really think about, what is my sweet spot in the business, right? And how is my intern going to support or bolster the sweet spot in our business? And when you do that, you can start to create systems that will support their learning and their ability to support you as the business owner or other team members that they may be reporting to. Something that is vital to their success is creating a structured support framework. So we want you to have weekly check-ins, and these could last anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. It really depends on the capacity of the business owner or their direct report. But a lot can happen here when we spend 10 to 30 minutes weekly with our interns. It gives us the opportunity to really build meaningful connection, and it sets the stage for a successful internship. And you might be wondering, gosh, I may not have enough time to really spend 30 minutes going through all of these key pieces, but I want to empower you to connect with your intern. Ask them, how is it going? What's working? What's not working? What is it that you're learning? And do you feel good about the work that you're doing? Really tune in with them and understand how this aligns with their career pathway. This is also an opportunity for you to tune in with your interns as humans first. Right? As employers of choice, it's important that we recognize our interns as human first. And what that means is we are understanding their goals, their hopes, their dreams, and we're really trying to understand, how can their work experience with us enhance their life skills and positively impact their career pathway. We teach this a lot in our How to Hire the Best course. And we find that this is helpful not just with hiring and retaining our A players, but we also see how beneficial this is when business owners implement this with the interns that they're working with. I think it's really important as pioneers of creating this business or creating this internship program to really think about some questions, some powerful questions that can help you as you're starting to build your internship program. The first question is, How can I set interns up for success in a thoughtful way? Taking that lens of a trainer or a teacher and thinking about the different components and the different things that they may need to know in order to effectively show up and support your team and support your clients. Then I want you to think about the capacity. What capacity do I have as a mentor? And what does mentorship look like for me? What KPIs are they supporting in the business? Because it's really important that we understand when we bring in fresh perspective and ideas, this is an opportunity for them to help you think differently. We want our interns to support us in a way that moves the business forward and that supports our sweet spot. So, really think about the KPIs that they're going to be supporting and the areas that they might be able to help you innovate. And then, what's their growth plan with you? Interns love that they have this thirst for knowledge and learning. They love to learn. So, what does it look like when you're recognizing their accomplishments and you're mentoring them and they're going through their training plan and they have all these wins and successes to share with you? What are the opportunities for growth for them? What are the projects that they might be exposed to that help them tap into something new and exciting? The growth plan doesn't always have to lead to a fully paid full-time position. It doesn't have to get there, but it's really important for us as mentors, as business owners, as employers of choice to really think about what opportunities are going to be available for the interns that are going to be coming into our businesses. So today we covered a few different topics. We talked about how you hire your interns, what interns can do for your business, what are the benefits to you and to your team, what were the requirements for an internship, and more importantly, what questions can you ask yourself as you consider building an internship program? And before we finish up here, I want to invite you to our workshop that is coming up next Thursday, February 22nd at 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Central Time. This is an opportunity for you to unlock your profit potential and learn the power of A players and how to attract them for 10x growth. And when you join me and Dr. Sabrina, author of the international best-selling How to Hire the Best series, you are going to uncover the secret sauce behind maximizing the productivity of your A players. You're going to discover proven strategies to attract and recruit top talent, ensuring a higher success rate. And you are going to gain actionable insights to create a workplace environment that nurtures and retains A players. Head on over to tapthepotential.com/workshop to secure your spot. We are live every Friday at 11:30 Central on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe to the Profit by Design podcast on whatever platform you receive your podcast, and join us next Friday at 11:30 Central. Bye for now.